Oh, I hope you're staying dry out there as the trees come down tonight. Some Lubbock roads impassable as these quick but intense storms roll through, leaving some without power and some more with serious damage. Well, good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ryan Chandler. Talk about a reminder not to shelter from lightning under a tree, huh? That Ring doorbell video showed bark flying off of that tree as lightning strikes a front yard in central Lubbock. Those storms this afternoon didn't stay long, but they did pack a punch. Lots of reports of damage tonight, from downed trees and power lines to reports of grass fires that were fueled by lightning strikes. The National Weather Service warning of high winds in Lubbock, Levelland, Abernathy, Idalou, Sundown, and Petersburg, with possible gusts up to 55 miles per hour. All across town, downed trees have damaged fences and homes, some reportedly even blocking the roadways. Many other roads, of course, quickly filling up with floodwaters. A flood advisory was issued for Lubbock County earlier today. That was forecasted to expire by 8 o'clock, but do still be very careful if you need to leave your home. Many of these roadways are filled with water, some others even covered in debris. As of 5:45 this evening, more than 3,500 homes or businesses were without power. Lubbock's power and lights outage map shows as of right now there are still about 1,800 people of you still without power, so I hope that we can get that fixed for you as soon as they can. And if you were driving on the loop this afternoon, you may have noticed some massive traffic jams as some cars spin out in these wet conditions. One crash on the South Loop closed the Quaker exit, leading to a large line of cars on the freeway. That crash appeared to involve one car exiting the roadway on the South Loop access road, but we've still not received any reports on injuries yet. Through all of this, however, one of the most beautiful rainbows that I have ever seen in Lubbock that broke through the sky as these storms passed. I guess you could see that as a reminder that as much of an inconvenience as these storms may be in the city, this is still badly needed for our fields, and it may help cool us off a bit later this week. So to find out, let's get right over to Madison in the Weather Lab. Madison, quite a day you've had. Are we in for any more storms tonight?
That is correct, Ryan. Those storms that we saw form over Lubbock earlier today have moved down there to the south of us and are currently sitting in these areas. It is hard to believe that while some of us were experiencing torrential downpour and experiencing power outages and those gusty 50-mile-per-hour winds, other portions of the South Plains didn't see a drop, and if they weren't checking the radar, might have been none the wiser that we ever got rain in the first place. But that is the South Plains in a nutshell, isn't it? A lot of us that have come from other places here into Lubbock are used to showers. Ryan, I know you're from Houston, so you're probably used to the same showers I'm used to in Austin, where the clouds come in slowly. It remains overcast all day, and you see widespread rainstorms. This is about as widespread as we are going to see from conditions like these. So you can see right there that those showers are still hanging out near Post and Gale, going into Snyder, and then other places out there to the west of us like Muleshire and Friona might have seen a few drops today, but things weren't looking so bad out there. So what does that mean for us as we go through the next few days and the rain chances start to increase for us once again? These heavier showers still hanging out in our southern portion, other showers hanging out up there in Silverton and Turkey. So as we go through the next few days, these showers are going to be sticking around, probably a very similar story to what we saw today to start out the first part of the week as well. So you can see 40% chance of rain for tomorrow. Storms are going to be likely. For Tuesday, that kicks it up to 50% chance of rain and more scattered rain expected on Wednesday as well. And that's not our last shot at seeing those showers. They are going to be continuing those chances of them later on, and that is mostly due to monsoonal moisture that is coming from the west, and now disturbances in the Gulf could be bringing in moisture from that area as well. Along with a ridge coming through to our north, we could expect more showers in the next few days. And as we learned today, although fall is not typically our severe weather season and we don't expect things like tornadoes this time of year, the wind and downpour causing flooding can be just as dangerous in terms of severity. We'll take a greater look at that in your full forecast coming up in just a bit. Ryan, these rain chances are going to be sticking around.